Hi, my name is Patrick Shaw. I just want to talk to you today about gaining job experience while being a student here at BYU Idaho, helping future graduates be able to get jobs more effectively. Just want to briefly go over the presentation outline that I want to go over today. I'm going to briefly explain the background of the issue, talk about some of the research that we did and the results that we came up with, as well as talk about the conclusions we gathered from that research and make a recommendation on solving the issue. So the issue that I want to talk about is the greatest challenge that I feel graduates experience once they graduate college. It's finding a job, and 29% of employers and 35% of educators stated as well that the most significant challenge that recent college graduates face is a lack of relevant work experience. It's common to say, 1 to 3 years of experience needed upon graduation. On the right there's a job from Southern Cal Edison that I've applied for, and even this job says that it's requiring 1 or more year of work experience in an engineering function, as well as increased qualifications of your fundamentals in engineering exam and certification, as well as a master's degree in mechanical engineering. Although it's not required, it's still an impressive amount of requirements for that position. Grad staff did a survey in 2016 and found that 70% of college graduates that were seeking entry-level jobs were either unemployed or working in a full-time non-professional job to make ends meet. That's an impressive amount of graduates, and I'm hoping that I don't end up in that specific situation. So briefly, I want to speak about research methods. The current research we've done has mainly been what other schools have done. We hope to be able to better capture current circumstances of soon-to-be graduates. We haven't done a survey yet due to the cost of time, mainly, and resources. It would take a lot of time to go through previous alumni and see what they have been able to accomplish over the past few years and which ones are currently working in their field of choice and what their situation was when they graduated. Once we do gather that data, this is how we'll organize it um, into solutions. We're going to have program cost, long-term sustainability, efficiency of preparation for the student as well. These will be categorized as a 0 through 10 score and summed, and then the final score will be out of 30. And that will determine what the best recommendation will be for the solution. So, the solution that we came up with was industry applicable campus jobs. We feel this would be a very valuable resource for students. We want to develop the program a little bit more. So in the student employment mission statement, it states that student employment elevates the academic experience by preparing students for future employment and leadership through opportunities in the workplace. What this means is that it's going to, or I guess what we want to do with that is expand it and on a little bit more responsibility, things like marketing, engineering, construction, IT, networking, other things like that that can really benefit the students and progress their learning, and it can enrich their opportunity for future employment. It is twofold. First, experience for those students that are in those positions, additional cheap labor for the school. What I mean by that is that yes, it is a cheaper labor force, but it frees up time for higher paid employees to give their attention to more pressing projects. And then the school can fill in that gap with the additional labor from the students in those projects. Experimental study regarding internships in 2009, and they found that 67.7% of interns were offered full-time positions. Also, 35.3% of employers' full-time entry-level college hires came from their internship programs. that is significant in regards to what I want to talk about next, which is co-op programs. Do is gather more efficiently students to become employees. As this chart here by NACE also states that 72% of internships that were paid um, were offered full-time positions, and their starting median salary is obviously around 53,000, like you can see, compared to in a no internship or co-op, which was about 65%, or excuse me, 36%, and a lower median salary. So the co-op programs are a win-win-win situation because when partnered with an industry, the school can adapt to a constantly changing job market. They can do this through feedback through the students as well as employers. This will increase job placement and improve the quality of the degree program. It also has been proven that it will improve student performance. So really, again, a win-win-win situation for students, industry, and the school. The final recommendation we had was extracurricular projects. This is right in line with the BYUI learning model of Ponder Improve. It allows students to build their portfolio, explore new concepts. It shows motivation and passion for what they're doing and can also build valuable skills. One of the ways that we could expand this program is through student competitions. This allows them to continue to progress in software applications or be more proficient at a skill like a music or an art. We want to talk about the issue is lack of work experience for college graduates. We believe that co-op programs could be a great solution for that. Regardless of the solution, the campus leadership will need to spearhead the project. It is a co-op program at the campus. It will take an immense amount of organization, and that will need to be delegated to each of the departments. Secondly, we need to identify local businesses that would be able to be candidates for the co-op program, contact these businesses and request participation in the program. Then the campus can facilitate the hiring process, and this can be done through the internship department. And finally, we will need to retain the cycle of finding companies to keep a fresh flow of opportunities for students. And surveys should be sent out to students and employers to gather information regarding the effectiveness of the program. After a few semesters, the data gathered should help new companies to join the co-op program. I appreciate your time and listening to this presentation.